Hey. Everyone, this is Carlos. Tonight's topic is going to be about 5 tips that we're going to help you guys with on building your business credit. Okay? All right, let's get started. The first tip, this is very important. You need to go and register with Dun Bradstreet. Okay, I'm going to say that again. You have to register with Dun Bradstreet. It takes about 7 to 10 business days in order for you to get your number back. If you can apply for it online, and then it would wait 7 to 10 business days, and you will receive your Dun's number. Okay, that's tip number 1. Number 2, tonight. Okay, tip number 2. You want to pay all your invoices that you owe. Okay, I'm going to say that again. You want to pay all the invoices that you owe on if you own your net 30s or net 60s or net 90s. You want to make sure that you pay them. Actually, I recommend paying them at least about 25 days. Let's say you get them on today. You want to make sure that you pay it within 25 business days so that it can report to the business bureaus such as Equifax Business, Experience Business, and Dun Bradstreet. And a lot of you may not know is FICO, FSS, and Interscope. You want to make sure that you actually make sure that you pay and understand if it's going to go under that particular business bureau. I want to make sure I say it correctly, the business bureau, so that your company can actually get what they call a payday score. Okay, a payday score. And your payday score must be at 80 in order for your company to be qualified for future funds. Okay, all right. Number 3 is very important. Number 3, choose a supplier that will share your payment data with the business bureaus. Okay, let me explain it. You need to share something so the business bureau will be able to put that under your business profile, meaning it can need to be under Equifax, it could be under Experience, it also can be under Dun Bradstreet. Also, a lot of you all may know FICO, FSS, and Interscope. You want to make sure that the companies that you choose, they will put it under those business bureaus in order for your company to have a business score, okay, which is called a payday score. All right. I hope you guys, this has been valuable because we're breaking it down tonight. Okay, number 4. This is very important. Some years ago, when I was starting out, this has been over 10 years ago actually. And when I started out, basically what I did was I used my personal credit to actually get my business credit. Let me tell you guys, the safest way to be in business is separate your personal from your business. You don't want to be using your business, your personal, because your DTI, your debt to income ratio, is going to be out of whack when you try to get something in your personal. Okay? You want to let all that information go onto your business. You want to make sure that you separate the two and basically establish out the business credit so it goes under their business EIN number and the DUNS number, people. Please make sure you do that so you don't get yourself in a situation where your debt to income ratio is out of whack. Okay, all right. We're going to number 5. Number five. Okay, all right. I want to say something that will basically help you guys with number 5. Number 5 is very important. But you want to make sure that you don't apply for too much credit. That is number 5. Avoid applying for too much credit that you know good and darn well that your company can't pay it back. So you want to be in a position where you can pay it back, because you don't want to have yourself in a dilemma where you actually late on your payments. You don't want to be late. You want to make sure that you pay on time, and you want to make sure that you only use what you can afford. Okay, all right. So let's go back over those topics, those tips, 5 tips one more time. I want to go over it one more time in case it's going to help somebody actually with their business credit. The first thing, you want to register with the Dun and Bradstreet. You want to apply for that number. It normally takes 7 to 10 business days to get the number. Once you get the number, then your job is to make sure that you actually use that number properly to help build out your business profile. All right, number two, pay your invoices on time, okay? Pay your invoices on time. Do not go and apply for any credit on your business if you can't pay it back. Typically what I tell people to do is just basically get something that you know that you can pay back and that your company can actually be in a situation where you can actually eventually build out what they call a line of credit. And the reason why you want to build out a line of credit, because that would allow your company to actually get funds under the business name, and actually you can actually use your company as collateral. Your company credit as collateral, as an asset, not a liability, but to your company, it's an asset where eventually you can get a car in the business name. It could be a lease, or it can actually be purchased outright. I'm not a tax professional, but you can also reach out to your tax professional and ask them which direction will be better for you to go in, okay? All right, let's go to number 3. Number 3 is very important. You wanna choose a good supplier company. Some of you guys already use Granger, Uline, and all those companies, but make sure that they're gonna be reporting what they call a net 30. Sometimes those companies want you to apply and get credit for them 2 or 3 times before they even turn it into a net 30, okay? A lot of you all don't know that. Sometimes you have to actually buy something 2 or 3 times before it actually goes under your business credit actually social, which is the EIN number, okay? All right, number 4, avoid getting too much credit, okay? I wanna make sure you guys hear me. I like to say this all the time. Don't get something that your company can't get, because you wanna make sure, some people, off the record, I wanna say this, don't be writing off everything in your company, and because basically you're hurting yourself in the long run, because then your company can't afford as much. Normally a company can afford 3 to 4 to 5 times as much as whatever their end of the month gross is. That's normally what a lot of banks significantly will give businesses. And there's a lot of money out here. A lot of you guys don't know that, but there is a lot of money out here. The banks are ready to give it out. You just gotta be willing to go through the process to actually put yourself and your company in position to get the funds, okay? All right, let's go to the next one. Separate your personal and your business, okay? You wanna separate those two in order for you guys to actually be in position where you can actually get some things in your business name and your personal name, okay? All right, and if you need help with building out your business profile, you can reach out to me, which my company is called businessprosinc.com. And also you can send us an email at info@businessprosinc.com. Also, you can reach me directly. My phone number is 770-866-8568. And I'll be more than happy to answer some questions for you, pretty much guide you in the right direction. If you don't know the answers, I will be able to give them to you so that you can be on the right path. Okay, all right. I hope you enjoyed this tonight. This is going to be a very short one tonight. Those tips are very instrumental. If they was helpful to you, just let me know. If you need me, just reach out to me. Thank you. Have a great night.